Okay, so let's get into this. We're doing a deep dive today into something pretty powerful, the Philippine girl group Finix, specifically their song and the music video for Thanks for the Rain.
Yeah, the sources we looked at really frame this as, well, much more than just a song. It's presented as this reflection, almost a question, and definitely a kind of love letter to the Filipino spirit.
Right, described as both, poetic and political, which jumps out immediately.
Absolutely. And it starts right away. The music video, it opens with this message on screen. It really does kind of stop you in your tracks before you even hear any music.
That opening is basically the whole thesis, isn't it? The sources really hammer this point, that Filipino lives aren't just lost or disrupted by, the storms themselves, but by, and this is the quote, neglect, corruption, and broken promises that leave people exposed. It completely shifts the focus from just, bad weather again.
It really does. And that line that follows, this is not fate, this is failure. Wow. That's such a direct accusation, almost. It's a huge statement.
It really is.
Finix seems to be asking, why has this cycle, the flooding, the displacement, the loss, why has it become so normal, so expected?
Yeah, like it's just part of the calendar.
Exactly. And they argue pretty forcefully the problem isn't the rain itself, it's the system, the infrastructure that's failing people over and over.
But what's so clever, I think, is how they make this big political point, and then the song immediately pulls you into something so intimate and warm.
Right. You've got the systemic critique, but then bam, you're inside a home during the storm. You hear the descriptions of laughter, people being together.
And that sound, that tin roof melody, it's so evocative. It creates this mix of deep nostalgia and warmth, but also this low-key sense of threat.
That's the core tension, isn't it? That beautiful human togetherness right up against a physical vulnerability, and the water maybe starting to seep under the door.
Yeah, and they capture the sort of the heartbreak of it all with this incredibly witty line.
Yeah.
The source we read highlighted this one. I'm listening to Raining in Manila with static lungs.
Oh yeah, that line.
It's described as classic Pinoy, that very Filipino way of using dark humor, kind of self-deprecating wit, to cope with something difficult.
It's brilliant because static lung isn't just, the radio's fuzzy. It's this really visceral description. The humid air, the feeling of being constricted, almost suffocated by the storm's presence, right?
Exactly. It ties the personal feeling right back into the environment.
And this connects to the music itself. The sources describe the style as really organic, soulful, lo-fi even.
That lo-fi quality definitely adds to that intimate, inside-the-home feeling, makes it feel vulnerable.
But then it's also called cinematic, which speaks to the scale, the bigger picture. This isn't just one home, it's a shared, almost national experience playing out.
And lyrically, it's not just about getting through it, is it? The sources mention this theme of transformation, not just survival.
Yes, exactly. There's that line, the rain doesn't only feed the nar trees, it cultivates this feeling inside of me.
The nar tree reference is potent too. The national tree, symbolizing strength.
Right, so the lyrics suggest that the experience, even the struggle, is cultivating something internal, maybe resilience, maybe community spirit, not just wearing people down.
Okay, so if the song is really calling out systemic failure, how does the chorus, Thanks for the Rain, fit? Doesn't that sound a bit accepting, like thanks for the problem?
That's the interesting part, and where the interpretation comes in. The analysis suggests it's not surrender at all. It's meant as gratitude born from strength.
Right.
It's reflecting that, that Filipino spirit of finding light, finding connection, even when things are really tough. But, and this is the crucial point the source would make, that resilience, however admirable, shouldn't become an excuse. It shouldn't let the failures of the system off the hook.
So the song holds up a mirror. It's saying, yes, the spirit is strong, but we need to stop romanticizing the suffering that people are forced to endure because of neglect. It demands accountability.
Precisely. It's part protest, wrapped in almost a prayer-like atmosphere sometimes.
Acknowledging the beauty of the heart while demanding better for the body, for the community.
And the ending reinforces that. It closes with, I'm happy we're finding love.
Love. The sources define that as, like collective purpose, community connection.
Yeah, basically finding that shared humanity, that collective spirit. It's this quiet declaration that even if the external systems fail, the human connection, the people, won't.
So it leaves you with that tension, doesn't it, between celebrating this incredible, resilient national character and demanding the kind of structural change that would mean people wouldn't have to be quite so resilient all the time. Are we celebrating strength, Or are we just making peace with an unnecessary burden? Something to think about next time it rains, I guess.